Hello and welcome back to Women's Football Talk, the YouTube channel that brings you all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. Now, before we get into today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video of ours. And wow, what a weekend of football we've had. We obviously had the Champions League semi-final second legs. We've had the penultimate set of fixtures here in England in the WSL. The 10th season of the NWSL season started this past weekend, and some incredible stuff in the lower tiers of English football. But there's only one place to start, and that is, of course, the Champions League. So we'll start off with the game that was first between VfL Wolfsburg and FC Barcelona. So going into the game, Barcelona obviously had that 5-1 lead, and it looked near impossible for Tommy Stroot's side to get anything out of this game. But that didn't mean they didn't put up a resilient effort, got into the game really well, and actually won the game on the night 2-0, and they were just absolutely fantastic. It's probably the shakiest I've seen Barcelona play in a long time. I think there was obviously that confidence and maybe a bit of arrogance from Barcelona, knowing that they had already progressed to the final, because obviously Wolfsburg would have had to come out and attack so much, and with them not scoring until the start of the second half, thanks to Tabia Vasmut, who scored her 10th Champions League goal this season, it was obviously going to be a long road for Tommy Stroot's side to get back into the game. However, obviously they did go on and score another goal thanks to Uwcl, who scored an absolute thunderbolt of a goal. However, obviously it wasn't enough as Barcelona progress back to the Champions League final. Obviously this time it takes place in Turin, where they will be facing Lyon. Again, what a Champions League semi-final second leg that was between Lyon and Paris Saint-Germain. Absolutely fantastic game. Lyon winning 2-1 on the night, 5-3 on aggregate. It was a game that it was end-to-end throughout the whole 90 minutes, and at one point it looked like PSG would have taken Lyon to extra time. However, it wasn't to be, as Wendy Renard in 83rd minute scored the winner to send Lyon and Sonia Bompasta's side back to another Champions League final for the record 10th time. Just absolutely fantastic. In the big moments, in these big matches, Wendy Renard and Ada Hegerberg can still step up for Lyon after all these years. It's just absolutely incredible to see. So yeah, that is the Champions League final set between Barcelona and Lyon on the 21st of May in Turin, and what a final it will be. Obviously Lyon in there for the record 10th time, whilst Barcelona are looking to be back-to-back holders of this tournament. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait for it in just under 3 weeks time. Right, now over here in England we have had the penultimate set of fixtures here in the WSL as we come near to the end of the season. So Manchester City, in their quest to close down rivals Manchester United, on Saturday beat Brighton and Hove Albion 7-2, with Kadia Bunny Shaw scoring 4 goals for Gareth Taylor's side as they put up a really good win for them, and that could obviously come in helpful for Manchester City in the end, as goal difference could be the deciding factor between the two sides for who gets that final Champions League spot. At this minute, it is Manchester United that do have that 1 point lead over Manchester City, as they beat West Ham United 3-0 themselves on Sunday. However, Manchester City do have a game this week in which they'll be playing their game in hand. So obviously for Manchester United fans' sake, they'll be hoping that Man City either draw or lose this game against Birmingham City on Wednesday, so that it goes down to the final day and it be an advantage to Manchester United for that final Champions League spot. Elsewhere in the league, Leicester and Reading played out a 0-0 draw. Both teams haven't really got much to play for. Leicester can still technically go down, however it is unlikely. Arsenal put 7 past Aston Villa, with Viviane Miedema, Beth Mead, Stina Blackstenius, Lotte Wubben-Moy all getting in amongst the goal sheets. However, there was a bit of bad news for Arsenal fans, as Jordan Nobbs had to leave the pitch despite coming on as a second half substitute within 10 minutes as she picked up an injury. The severity of that injury has not been revealed as of yet, so we don't know how long Jordan Nobbs will be out for, but it's likely that she may actually miss the Euros with how bad that injury is. But don't take my word for it, we'll wait until official confirmation comes from Arsenal on the severity of Jordan's injury. Elsewhere, Chelsea managed to scrape past Birmingham City 1-0 with a Pernilla Harder penalty in the 71st minute. Big win for Chelsea, obviously puts them back on top of the table by 4 points, but they have played a game more than Arsenal, who played again on Wednesday against North London rivals Tottenham Hotspur. Defeat for Arsenal hands Chelsea the title. However, if Arsenal win on Wednesday, we go down to the final day for the battle for the title. And finally, Everton and Tottenham finished in a 2-2 draw. 2 late goals from Danielle Turner and Meg Finnegan helped the Toffees secure a point. So it is really close for the top 2 in terms of fighting for that title. Obviously, Arsenal win on Wednesday, it takes us down to the final day for the title, and Manchester United and Manchester City 1 point separating the two sides for that final Champions League spot here in England. Speaking of stuff happening in England, it was the final day of the FA Women's Championship, and obviously the title was already won a few weeks ago by Liverpool, and they will be playing in the FAWSL next season. However, the battle for relegation came right down to the final day, the final few minutes, and what a story it was. Coventry United started the day bottom, 2 points behind Watford, needing a win only to keep their survival chance, to keep them in the FA Women's Championship. Now, bearing in mind, Coventry United a few months ago were on the brink of going extinct due to ownership problems and players not getting paid. They were then handed a 10-point deduction by the FA for practically entering administration. They've got a takeover. They've managed to survive. They've played some excellent football over the coming games, and then in the 96th minute, Molly Green, with a 3-kick from about 32 yards out, smashes it past the keeper, and that's the winner. Coventry United survive on the final day in what will go down as the greatest survival in football history ever. And what a scene it was, and you could just see the emotion on the Coventry players' faces, the coaching staff. It was just a thing to enjoy. So congratulations to Coventry United for staying up in the FA Women's Championship, but commiserations to Watford, who unfortunately had to be relegated. Also, in the 4th tier of English football, Newcastle United's women's team played at St James's Park for the first time ever, and an attendance of over 22,000. Yes, 22,000 for a 4th tier English team is absolutely incredible, as they beat Alnwick Town 4-0. So absolute congratulations to Newcastle and all those involved there, and what a turnout it was, and let's hope that can continue. Right. Elsewhere around the world of football, we look over in the Netherlands, and it was wins for Ajax, FC Twente, Den Haag and PSV this week, as we come towards the penultimate but one games coming up this weekend. Ajax won 2-0 against Heerenveen. Romy Lercht and Stephanie van der Graat with the goals. FC Twente put 7 past VV Alkmaar. Den Haag beat Feyenoord 5-0, and PSV beat Pek 2-0. So FC Twente still have that gap over Ajax in second place as they look to retain their Eredivisie crown. Over in Italy, we only had Coppa Italia football this weekend. Roma beat Empoli 2-0 this past weekend, so winning 3-0 on aggregate, and Juventus came back to beat AC Milan 5-3 and win 11-4 on aggregate to set up that final between Juventus and AS Roma on the 22nd of May. So that's going to be a very interesting game to see who can win that, and can Joe Montemurro's side pick up the title there. And finally, over in Spain, it was a good weekend for Atletico Madrid this weekend, as they put 5 past Levante. Real Madrid won the battle of the two Madrid sides, Madrid CFF being the other side, 1-0. Elsewhere, Athletic Club beat Grenadier Tenerife. Real Betis and Valencia played out a 0-0 draw. Eibar and Villarreal played out a 1-1 draw. Real Sociedad beat Rayo Vallecano 4-0, and Sporting Confuela beat Alaves 2-1, while Sevilla obviously didn't play, as they were meant to play Barcelona, and them two sides will meet on Thursday. So that is the roundup of all this weekend's action, and what a weekend it was. We'll be back later on this week to look back on the midweek games that happened, so the two here in England and obviously the Barcelona game, and look forward to the final set of games here in the FA WSL. Until next time, like I said at the start, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss a video of ours, and follow us on social media for all the latest news and stories. And until next time, we'll see you soon.